I'm going to be quite honest with you, Rich. You are a goddamn fucking asshole because you do shit like this.
You want to hear a joke? YouTube multi-channel networks.
Does anybody find that insultful, or is it just me? Now, in my personal opinion, it seems like Rich has made a video insulting every single person of Defy Media, because he would have never made this video talking about, you know, MCNs if Defy Media never went down. Like, this video would never exist. Him giving his personal advice about them, things that they do and things that they don't do and things that they promise that they don't do. This video would never exist without Defy Media. So that's why I have to take a complete insult to his laughing, because his laughing is towards the Defy Media guys. The guys who have lost, in some cases, $50,000. And I don't know how many months that actually is, but it seems like the rumor going around on YouTube, there's a lot of YouTubers missing 2 months of income. And if I worked a whole bunch of hours a part of a company and found out that I wasn't getting paid for it, and I was under the assumption I was going to get paid for it because I was using money from my personal savings, I would be quite upset. I've gone through this once before in my personal life, of you getting promised something and the company turning around and doing something else and scamming you out a whole bunch of money. I really should talk about that actually in the future, but I decided to keep my personal life and my YouTube kind of separate. But it did involve basically me owning a part of a company, having $15,000 worth of the company, and the company tried to kick me out and said you're not getting any of the ownership funds back or whatever. We went through court, I won. That's a whole different video for another time, but I felt what these YouTubers are going through, knowing where your bank account's sitting at and you may not be able to pay for shit. It's the scariest feeling in the world. And to have this motherfucker laughing about it, that I have to make a response video. So that's what I'm doing today. And you will find out very quickly towards the end of the video, this guy, you know, Rich, he basically is in a MCN. He's a part of one.
So even though I'm pretty happy with the multi-channel network I'm with now, Screenwave Media, I have grave concerns about multi-channel networks in general.
And that, to me, seems very hypocritical for him to make a video joking about them. And then turns around and says, oh yeah, I'm actually a part of one. But here's the reasons why you shouldn't be a part of one.
We really won't, but we'll tell you that right now. We won't really do that, and it'll probably be near impossible to get a hold of us, but we'll tell you that right now. We're trying to get you to sign the contract. We actually really won't kind of do that unless you're a really major channel where we can get big brand deals, but we'll tell you that we will. And also, by the way, if any kind of troll contacts any of the sponsorships we get you, we'll drop you like a sack of shit. So, yeah, we won't really get you brand deals, but we'll tell you that now too. Yeah. Just make sure to sign this contract where we'll take a portion of your ad revenue every month.
All right. So why should we be a part of one? Because you obviously found a few reasons to be a part of one, and you don't list them. Here, let me list why I decided to join a group like this. And I was a part of Fullscreen, but I'm not anymore. I'm going to put that out there right now. The reason I decided to join Fullscreen, because back in, I think, 2012 or whatever, YouTube was a very different place. YouTube had exclusive partner things that you would want if you realize what they brought. You could literally put cool banners beside your subscribe button. That was exclusive only to partners of the platform. You could also put banners with links inside them on your channel screen. Like, the channel was a lot more customizable than it is right now. And you could do a whole bunch of stuff with this platform. I think you could also put custom annotation, it's those things that pop up on your screen when you want them to. This is an old feature of YouTube. You could basically put saved ones in the system and you didn't have to set them up every time. That was exclusive to partners as well. There was a huge list of what this platform gave to, you know, partnered people on this platform, and obviously getting paid is a big one. But that wasn't what I was concerned with. I wanted the exclusive things that those partners had that I didn't have. And again, income wasn't a huge side of why I wanted it. It was the features that I didn't have. And I finally got partnered through Fullscreen because YouTube kept telling me no. Got partnered through Fullscreen, and then I got my YouTube partnership through them. And that was the reason I went with Fullscreen. But if those features didn't exist, I would have probably stayed away from the partnership program. But what really annoyed me was signing with Fullscreen. YouTube basically a few years later, actually I think it's like a year later actually, if you want to take a look, they ended up opening up the floodgate to the point that anybody could join. You have 0 subscribers, 0 hours of views, 0 views, you get to join the partner program. 0 subscribers, 0 views, 0 watch time, you could join. That irritated me being a part of a contract for a year and a half or 2 years or whatever with Fullscreen that I couldn't get out, and they took very little of my money. There wasn't a lot coming in anyway, but they were taking just enough of it. Populous happened and so on and so on. They had to unlink me from their stuff because I didn't fall within the YouTube partnership program stuff. But if I had the chance to join again with Fullscreen, I probably wouldn't, because I'm actually seeing more growth on the channel right now without them. I've doubled my subscribers this year, that what basically took 5 years to get. So that tells you how much they actually did stuff for me. Would I recommend an MCN to anybody? It really depends on the situation of what you do on this platform. If you're doing movie reviews, I would probably say get one, because they're going to protect you from copyrights. But this is where I have to bring Rich back into the picture, is he's basically claimed in the past that he would rarely get hit with copyright claims on his videos, because gameplays, I guess he was claiming at the time, wouldn't actually fire off the auto system. It's only when he'd put the audio behind, and that's when it would finally fire some kind of copyright claim. But based on this video that he made, it sounds like he actually was getting basically stuck with a lot of copyright claims at one time. That's why he joined this particular group. But he couldn't have joined this group not that long ago, because he was with a different one, and that's when he did gameplays, and now he's no longer doing it. So why would he join in, a multi-channel network if he's not showing anything that's copyright? You see a problem here. He's so hypocritical at this point that I'm going to call him out every single time at this point, because he claims not to go with one, but every reason I can think to go with one, he doesn't do. So let me know what you guys think, because I think he's just doing this video just to get the views off it, just to get the ad revenue, which is basically taking advantage of a situation that's super, super terrible. And other YouTubers have called out other YouTubers for doing shady shit, making money off stuff that they shouldn't be making money off. And this is one of them, folks. This is my personal opinion of what Defy Media is doing. I think Rich is as bad as what they're doing by making money off it, but that's my personal opinion, folks. Let me know what you guys think down in the description box below.